As Lindeners continued with their protest action today, marking Day 21, citizens of the town, along with opposition parties, appear to be mounting more pressure on the government to act. Opposition leader David Granger today said the government needs to really understand the plight of Lindeners. Negotiations have been ongoing for over 2 weeks now between the government and the delegation from the Region 10 administration, inclusive of the AFC and APNU representatives. The APNU is hopeful that something concrete for Lindeners could come out before the end of this week.
We are very committed to as early a resolution of this as is possible, and have been urging our side certainly to make the necessary accommodations to arrive at an agreeable solution.
Meanwhile, when questioned about the no-confidence motion moved and approved by the National Assembly and Home Affairs Minister Clement Rohi, Granger said he's holding firm that Rohi needs to be replaced. The APNU, he said, will not be supporting Rohi in the parliament.
We've already written to the foreign embassies in Guyana. I'm sending them copies of the National Assembly resolution. And we will continue to work with the NGOs in Guyana to bring pressure on Mr. Rohi to go, just as we brought pressure on Mr. Gadraj to go. What took Gadraj out was really public opinion, public pressure. And the government was forced to comply. And we think the same thing will work in this case. We are not going to cooperate with Mr. Rohi in the National Assembly. The majority of the people have stated through their representatives that they don't want him to be responsible for public security.
And like the AFC, the APNU believes that charges should be filed against those responsible for the death of the Linden protesters.
The AFC has said that with the evidence from the post-mortem and the fact that you have over 20 persons with gunshot wounds would be enough to move ahead with charges and not wait on a commission of inquiry. And what is the APNU saying?
It's not a matter of a chicken and egg. We don't have to wait until the inquiry. Once there's sufficient evidence on a prima facie case, we feel that charges should be laid against policemen who are known to have done shooting.
The opposition leader moved to the National Assembly with a no-confidence motion following the death of 3 Lindeners at Linden when the police opened fire on the protesting crowd. The minister had said he wasn't there and should not take the blame, but the opposition parties maintained that he could not isolate himself from the responsibilities attached to his office and the fact that he had meetings with the senior police officers just days before the incident.